talk about healthy trail mix. Now that it's football season, you may be having tailgate parties or watch parties at your house, and with Halloween coming up, you might be looking for some healthy snacks to have at your little one's Halloween party as well. So we're going to talk about how easy it is to make your own healthy trail mix. Now, there's tons of pre-made trail mixes out there, but if you're trying to stay away from too much salt, too much sugar, artificial flavors and colors and preservatives, then you'd want to think about gathering the ingredients together to make your own. And I bet you have most of these in your kitchen pantry and in your spice rack right now. So the first thing you want to start with is maybe a cereal. You know, a lot of the trail mixes out there that are pre-made start with a cereal base. These are a couple of cereal options that are available at most of our local grocery stores that are completely all natural, non-GMO. You can even find some that are vegan if you're a vegan. So this is made by Erewhon, and this one is called Ezekiel 4-9. These are really good, all-natural, kind of granola, crunchy. Some of them have dried bits of fruit in them, so this is a really good one to start with. And then you might also want to add some crackers, and here's some nice, sort of like Cheez-Its if you like those. Well, this is an all-natural version of that. Or you could add something like, if you like Triscuits or Wheat Thins, something like that also goes really well. Now, if you're a pretzel lover, there's a lot of different all-natural pretzel varieties out there as well, so you could go with that. So you got your good base of larger crunchy things, then you want to move on to the smaller things, and depending on whether you want it sweet or savory, this is where you can really start to make some differences. Here's a bunch of different alternatives for your granola. If you want to throw in a handful of granola, some of them will have raisins in it, some of it might have other bits of different fruits and nuts in it, so you want to choose a granola to throw in. You might also want to pop some all-natural popcorn. That's also a really good flavor grabber if you're going to put any kind of seasonings in it. Your popcorn pieces are going to really grab that seasoning. Now, if you want to go for sweet, here's a few options here. These are wonderful little shavings of coconut. Wonderful to eat by themselves even, but it's really good in your trail mix. And then, of course, raisins, and if you like these dried cranberries, they're called craisins, you can also throw a handful of those in. For the real sweet tooth, you might want to throw in a couple of squares of Ghirardelli chocolate. If you like dark chocolate or milk chocolate, there's a lot of options available. And then last, you want to think about doing some seasonings. Of course, Tex's Choice steak seasoning goes great on anything if you want it to be savory. You can also throw in some garlic powder, and a couple of other options that you might not think about are nutmeg, ginger, and dried mustard. Dried mustard is really good. It'll give it a nice flavor kick, and if you really want something spicy, then you might want to throw in some black pepper, or if you're on the sweet side, you might want to put in some cinnamon. Now, none of these recipes that I've just mentioned require that you cook them. Now, there are some recipes that you want to melt some butter, put your spices in, drizzle it over, and bake it in the oven for a little bit. But these recipes here, you really don't have to do that unless you just want to. It will kind of help the seasonings to stick to the pieces of your trail mix a little bit better. So for the recipes for several different types of healthy trail mix and all sorts of other information, be sure to like my Facebook page at Fitness Nutrition Consulting. And later today, I'll post about 5 or 6 different recipes that give you everything from the savory to the not so savory, and then the sweet for those of you with a sweet tooth. So I hope you'll check that